Labour are a bunch of useless muppets. Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Yes, Labour are muppets. We have a bunch of muppets running the country. Isn't it unbelievable that these clowns could be in government? I mean, what the voters, I don't know what the voters were thinking when they voted for this lot. I know that they wanted to get rid of the Tories after 14 years, but to vote these muppets in the government is ridiculous. But that's democracy, and every 5 years we have a general election to decide who is going to govern the country. But it looks like we're in going to have 5 years of misery from this Starmer and his rest of his muppets in government. And of course, we won't be able to do anything about it until the next election. They say that Reform are going to offer serious opposition to the government, to Starmer, but somehow I can't see it. They'll probably do well in the next year's local elections, but I can't see them doing any better in the general election. But it depends on how people vote. But I do know what people will do is that they will vote for Reform, and come the next election, this muppet we've got as Prime Minister is going to find out the hard way, I'm afraid, that all he's doing is making the people, the voters of this country, angry. And every day, everything he does, the people get angrier. I mean, his popularity is dropping down like a stone. I don't know. I mean, no other Prime Ministers have had the worst ratings than this, but this clown we've got in government at the moment. I want to know who is pulling his strings. Who is running this country really? Is it the elected government or the unelected political establishment we have in this country? It's them or somebody else. And of course, I wouldn't be surprised if Tony Blair isn't having something to do with this. He still thinks he's Prime Minister. But like I said, he's going to Starmer will find out the hard way in the next election what's going to happen, because it's been reported today that I don't know who it is, but I don't know whether it's a Labour MP or a Labour supporter saying that the pensioners deserve to have their winter allowance took off them. Well, you know why they said that for, don't you? Because the pensioners have always voted for the Conservatives every election, and this is payback for the pensioners voting for the Conservatives all the while. I don't know who said that, but I shall find out. But he's just getting out of control. Starmer he's just getting out of control. And what can they do? Well, if he continues like this, I think sooner or later the Labour members, the Labour cabinet, will probably start asking him to resign, because it's going to come to it. I don't think he's going to last long as Prime Minister. he won't last long. He won't last much longer. The way he's going on. If he's going to keep doing these things to people, I mean, he seems to have it in for the old age pensioners, and goodness knows who next he's going to go after. I dare say it'll probably be those on people who are on benefits. He'll be targeting them next. He'll be going after them. But like I said, he's making enemies, and it's not going to end well for him. I suppose the only thing we can hope really is that Labour decide, like I've just said, decide they've had enough of him and want him gone, and they replace him with somebody else. But who can they replace him with? Angela Rayner? You must be joking. I don't want her as Prime Minister. And you got Rachel Reeves. She hasn't really been tested yet as Chancellor. We'll soon find out what she's like when we come to the budget next month. But sooner or later he's going to have to go, Starmer. I can't see him lasting long, doing well. Serving 5 years as Prime Minister. But if they try and get rid of him, who have they got to replace him? Like I said, what we've got in government at the moment are a bunch of Muppets. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.